Shalom! Are you using the right metric when it comes to measure your personal, professional, or even family life? Nicolas is a friend and a software developer who I've known for 10 years. We launched our first startup together and we're partnering again for the next journey. In between, Nicolas founded City, a mobile parking app company. He raised money, built a team, mapped the parking spots of one city, then 5, then 50. In less than 3 years, Nicolas was serving 250 cities and 450,000 users. But in 2021, his investors were not willing to invest anymore, and the worries began. Nicolas' reaction? What? 250 cities, 450,000 users, over 1 million notifications per day are pretty good metrics. And the investors were like, well, those metrics were okay at the beginning, but now the only single metric that really matters is revenue. And it just isn't there. Nicolas was using the wrong KPI. On a personal level, you can also have a great goal, but not use the right KPI to measure it. This was the case with Paul T, a business executive in Australia, who had a goal of completing an Ironman race. In the first 3 months of training, he tracked his speed. In the next 3 months, his weight, and then his RPM. The problem is that when he started measuring for the first time in month of training, the one truly useful indicator for finishing a 140-mile race, distance, he gave up. Paul was using the wrong KPI. In conclusion, having a goal is great, but you still need to use the right indicator to measure your progress. In the Bible, this is precisely the idea we find in the book of Devarim, in chapter 25. Lo yihye lecha bekischa even va'even, lo yihye lecha beveitecha efa ve'efa. Do not use two different scales, two different weights. Do not use two different units of measurement. As the Sefer Chinuch explains, measuring is good, but measuring your progress with the wrong unit is lying to yourself. This idea reminds us of the distinction we make as entrepreneurs between what we call vanity metrics and truly actionable metrics, those that really say something about your progress. Well, now is an excellent opportunity to rethink those metrics for the coming year. So, as an entrepreneur, are you going to measure the number of users, the revenue level, or the net profit? As for family, are you going to measure the number of activities or the amount of time you spent with your loved ones? Fitness, the number of physical activities, the distance, maybe something else. Learning, the number of books that you've read or the number of new concepts that you've learned. Whatever your goal is, what metric will you use? Kol Tuv.